Well, hey, you toots. Come here often?
Jesus, Chester. What are you doing here?
Oh, it's that hot librarian shift, and I was gonna see if you're gonna read tonight.
Yeah, I've got like 6 short stories to read for lit theory.
No, like at the coffee shop. You should read before Alice.
No, I'm not ready for that.
No, they're not ready.
I don't even get structure though, let alone performance.
Oh, come on, let's take a look-see then. Where do you go when the light no longer lingers over?
What? See?
Look, I loved it. She loved it. And I love her. So you gonna read tonight?
No, I already told you. I'm not gonna be humiliated again. And you're not gonna pressure me this time.
Well, you know, pressure makes diamonds, and I kind of already signed you up, so you got 30 minutes to perform, or else they're gonna blacklist you for life.
Fine, but I'm going pee here this time.
It's a weird way to say goodbye, but...
The hands that push me, sometimes for better, most for worse, into questioning my sanity or place here on the earth. She asked, "Who are you?" Still, I concede I do not know. Neither what the hell I'm doing here, or where it is I'll go. Alice, did you see my performance?
You've got some nerve.
What are you talking about?
Acting all harmless and then stealing from me.
Steal from you?
My notebook.
What?
Albert's class too difficult for you?
Alice, I didn't take your notebook.
Prove it.
Where'd you see it last?
Last week at my reading, you were there.
Alice, Jordyn and Chester dragged me from your performance. It was on the coffee table last time I saw it.
Okay, so you just expect me to believe that you just happened to disappear at the same exact time that my notebook also disappeared.
I didn't take your notebook. I can help you find it if you want, but
Well, you'd follow me anyway, right? Okay. I'm sorry. But if you didn't take it, then... Fuck!
I don't follow her.
Wait, so we just went up?
Yeah, I just told him I signed him up.
And he believes you.
Yeah, I swear to God, the kid will walk into traffic if I tell him to.
Hate to break up a little giggle fit here, but I need to talk to you.
What?
What's the deal with Alberts and Alice?
Oh my god. Are we your keepers or something? I mean, why does nobody want to talk about us?
I know, I like talking about us.
I think we're pretty great.
Seriously, are they like together or something?
Jesus, you do.
Oh, you subscribe to the Alice Conspiracy Theory subreddit?
Chester, shut up.
Okay.
How else could you explain her going over to his house all the time?
What?
You seriously don't know? She used to go over there like all the time.
Okay, well, she was always his favorite student, so they talked out of class.
Nah, you know, I mean, I could see them being together. I mean, they're both super mysterious. They have the same interests, and their love would be absolutely forbidden.
Chester.
Yeah.
No.
You, I, and the subreddit all know that she did not earn that grade based on merit.
You're just jealous.
The artist, formerly known as Ellie Patton, does not get jealous.
Why do you care? Aren't you graduating or something?
That is absolutely beyond the point. I just want to make sure that everyone's getting graded equally. Would you not report academic dishonesty?
Oh no, you have the wrong people.
You know what? Whatever. You two have been absolutely no help. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the bottom of this by myself.
Alice wouldn't, would she?
I would.
Okay.
Give it back. Give it back.
Alice, this isn't the place.
Then just give me my notebook and I'll be on my way. I know you grabbed it last week.
That's quite an accusation, Miss Holly.
Well, did you?
You know, I assume there's some pretty compromising details in that little notebook of yours. We would want it to get in the wrong hands, now would we?
What is that supposed to mean?
It means you're increasingly becoming careless with the wrong people.
With who?
Well, you're preteen fanboy for one.
Matt? You have got to be kidding me.
Despite his naivete, he's not as dull-witted as you might think. He's a bit eager, but he shares some of the same sensibilities with you.
Okay, you don't have to worry about Matt.
What do you have to stake on that?
Just cut the shit and give me my notebook.
I got rid of it.
You what?
I burned it.
You wouldn't. You said the world needed my writing.
Your writing is adequate. You didn't think you got that A all by yourself, did you?
You don't mean that.
Alice, hey! Oh, you got another one.
Oh no, I just found it. Turns out one of Elritz's students did steal it. She was desperate to pass this class and offered me money for one of my poems, so when I said no, she stole it from me.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, I should go, but just glad you got it back.
There you have it.
Yeah. There I have it.
You know he didn't deserve that.
Maybe you should follow each other around for a change then.
Just, I need to study. Can you be serious for like 20 minutes?
No, I'm like a shark. If I'm serious for a second, I realize how truly and deeply depressed I am.
We're all depressed, but right now I need to study.
Look at it, it's an Edgar Allan Bro. How was your public humiliation?
Actually, it went really well. But we have more important things to talk about.
What are you doing with Alice's journal?
Jordyn, let me explain.
God, you've been here for a month and you're stalking people.
I took it to protect her.
Sure.
I swear I'm telling the truth.
You have 1 minute.
Okay. So Alice was yelling at me outside of Vita, right? And she accused me of stealing her notebook, but the thing is, I didn't take it. So she stormed off, so I followed her.
Wait, I'm gonna stop you right there, champ. What did we say about following people?
Just give me 1 second. So I followed her into the English building where she got into a huge fight with Elritz, and she accused him of stealing her notebook. And he said something cryptic about compromising details or something, and he told her that he burned her notebook, and she started crying and she ran away. But the thing is, he didn't burn it because I found it in his bag.
What, so he just let you have it?
No, I stole it from him.
Oh, God, I think we're a bad influence on this.
Don't you get it? He's the one that stole her notebook. And when I tried to give it back to her, she acted like she already found it. She's hiding something. She's hiding something in this notebook. And whatever it is she's hiding, it's the reason Alberts is keeping her under his thumb.
Yeah, look, kid, I don't know. I mean, this seems pretty far,
Give it to me.
Jordyn,
Look, obviously something's wrong and now I can fix it. Give it to me.
You know her better than I do.
We shouldn't do this here.
Okay, seriously, are you guys trying to maximize our chance of getting caught?
No, I know her schedule. She's not here on Wednesdays.
I've never seen poetry structured like this.
Probably because it isn't all poetry. I mean, look. September 5th, October 21st. Guys, I think this is a diary.
Okay, no, guys, we really shouldn't be doing this. I don't feel comfortable.
We can't just ignore it. I mean, obviously something's wrong, and I'm not just going to stand here and let her fight this alone. And we have what we need to figure out what's actually going on. Okay, we can fix it. August 21st.
I suppose it's no surprise we always find ourselves right here where we began.
It's the first day of classes, and Elritz's teaching already lives up to the legend. 2 papers due by next class period. I admit, I have some respect regarding his distaste for wasting class time, but this is definitely more than I expected. I just hope the experience will be worth the blow to my GPA.
See, look, completely normal, right? So, and now the only thing we have to worry about is how we're going to get it back to her without her noticing that we took it.
Chester, when you read a book, do you only read the first chapter?
Yes.
Okay, well, we've only read one entry, and there's still a hell of a lot more to go, so September 5th.
I'd be lying if I said school wasn't getting a little overwhelming. But it's nothing I can't handle. Jordyn's the best study partner anyone could ever ask for, and Chester's always around to make sure things stay low stress, even if he can be a little bit much at times. I actually haven't mentioned this to anyone yet, but after turning in my poem today, Elritz pulled me aside. He said he was impressed with my writing and recommended a number of books for inspiration. He's urged me to keep writing and said that he was excited to see what I turn in next. He may not be the most endearing, but I am looking forward to hearing what else he has to say about my work. I don't really know how it happened, but it seems Professor Elritz has sort of become my mentor. Yesterday he invited me over to his house for dinner so we could work on the latest assignment together. He's convinced that this is exactly what I need to finally create my masterpiece. I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but his home is absolutely incredible, and his wife is the most wonderful person. We could have spent the whole night talking if Elritz hadn't practically pulled her away from me, but I suppose I did go there to work. I just can't believe he doesn't talk about her more. He is so lucky to have her.
Alice knows Ellis's wife?
Yeah, I know she mentioned her like once or twice. Rachel, I think was her name.
Poor thing, stuck with a guy like him.
October 27th.
So it looks like this whole going over to Elritz's house thing was far from a one-time thing. I end up over there about twice a week now, and he's taught me so much more than I could have ever expected. It's just, yesterday Jordyn and Chester came up. He told me he doesn't know if I should be hanging out with them as much. As soon as I tried to protest the idea, he shut me down. He told me that the people we keep in our lives can poison us with their own shortcomings if we let them get too close. And if they try to drag us down a path of failure, it's our responsibility to cut them out of our lives. By any means necessary.
I didn't burn it. So where is it?
That it's much more candid and it finally shed the childish enthusiasm that was holding it back. Truth be told, I'm not really sure how welcome of a change that is. Lately, he's been acting not unusual per se, but something's always off when I'm at his house. Rachel's acting weird too, but I'm certain it'll all pass. It'll be fine.
November 3rd. This seems to be the last entry.
I don't understand. I don't understand. How did this happen? I see it every time I close my eyes. I can't sleep. I can't think straight. Oh my God. The blood was everywhere. I can't stop feeling it. It's all my fault. I would give anything to just go back. To just go back to find some way to stop this. I should have known something was wrong. I should have seen it. Now there's nothing I can do. Rachel is dead. And I killed her.